Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm very passionate about education. When I'm not working, I'm usually studying. Recently, I started taking French beginner course. If you're considering taking a course to learn new skills or knowledge, there are even more benefits to do it now, which is the new Canada Training Credit. If there are any discrepancies between this video and the CRA website or documentation, please follow the information on the CRA website or documentation. It is a new refundable tax credit available for eligible tuition and fees paid for courses taken in 2020 and subsequent taxation years. An eligible person can accumulate $250 every year, up to a lifetime limit of $5,000. The purpose of this credit is to help working Canadians with the cost of training fees. In the 2019 and subsequent taxation years, you can accumulate $250 every year if you meet all of the following conditions. You are at least 25 years old and less than 65 years old at the end of the year. You file a tax return. You are a resident in Canada throughout the year. You have a total of $10,000 or more of working income and or maternity and parental benefits, and your net income for the year does not exceed the top of the third tax bracket. For 2019 and 2020 taxation years, it was approximately $150,000. Starting in the 2020 tax year, you can claim the CTC credit on your tax return if you meet all of the following conditions. You file a tax return. Your CTC limit is greater than zero. You are a resident in Canada throughout the year. You paid eligible tuition or fees to an eligible educational institution. Eligible tuition and fees for the CTC will be the same as under the existing rules for the tuition tax credit. You may be able to claim both the CTC and the tuition tax credit in the same year. However, in calculating your tuition tax credit, your eligible tuition and fees paid for the year will be reduced by the CTC you claim in the same year. If you are under the age of 26 or over the age of 65 at the end of the year, you have a CTC limit of zero. As a result, you cannot claim this credit. You can find your CTC limit on your Notice of Assessment. If you met the conditions in 2019, you will have accumulated $250 for eligible tuition and fees for courses taken in 2020. The amount of the credit is the lesser of 50% of the eligible tuition and fees paid in 2020 and your CTC limit for 2020. If you didn't take any courses in 2020, this unused amount will be carried forward to the next year. However, you cannot transfer any unused CTC limit to another individual. Any balance at the end of the year you turn 65 will expire. Let's look at an example. Since I met all the conditions in 2019, I have $250 limit for the 2020 tax year. I took a French course in 2020 at an eligible educational institution. According to the T2202, my eligible tuition was $250. My CTC for the 2020 tax year is 50% of $250, which is $125. Essentially, the government paid for 50% of the cost. The unused credit of $125 will be carried forward to next year. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.